remember the moment you woke up, looked at your belly, and thought, whoa, is this some kind of invasion of the body snatchers? I remember it vividly. It was right around the time I turned 40. I had just accomplished a huge transformation of losing over 70 pounds, walking around feeling fabulous, and then, bam, out of nowhere, suddenly, I was face to face with what I affectionately dubbed the beast. Plagued with all sorts of weird happenings, discomfort, and to be honest, loose skin aside, not the prettiest belly to look at. With a little TLC, I came to realize that my belly didn't have to be the enemy, and yours doesn't either. Practicing these simple habits transformed my relationship with my belly, and I believe they can help you too. First, let's get one thing straight. When I say healthy belly, I am not talking about rock hard abs that could double as a laundry board. No. For me, a healthy belly means being free from discomfort and pain and not feeling like a stranger in my skin or my clothes. Sounds good? Great. And let's dive in. Starting in the morning, because these are tiny actions that take less than 5 minutes, except the last one. And believe me, it's worth the extra time investment. One of the first things I do is to begin the day with a warm glass of water with a teaspoon of ghee. Yeah, You thought I was going to say lemon and honey, didn't you? For years, hot lemon and honey water was my go-to in the morning. And it did exactly what I needed it to do, clean things up. But warm water with ghee is a whole new level. My over 50 digestive tract needs cleansing and a different type of moisture retention plan. And a quick way for you to check to see if your body is in need of warm water and ghee is to look at the state of your face without any products and your hands and your feet. If they have a grayish look or feel dry and hard and uncomfortable to the touch, your inside needs moisture. Honey has a scraping effect, and lemons have some oil essence, but not like ghee. Let me explain. Ghee, clarified butter, is like a cozy hug, lubricating our insides as it absorbs the things that we do not need or have an excess of, like hormones and waste, squirting them out in a way that doesn't feel so stressful to our nervous system. Plus, you do know there are cultures that use ghee medicinally. So to me, that says something about its effectiveness. Warm ghee water has proven to be an easy way we get to show our belly some love right from the get-go. Aim to wait at least 30 minutes after drinking ghee water before eating. Stress is a state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation. You know that about 2/3 of women over 40, like you and me, are experiencing high levels of stress one way or another. I hold my stress in my jaw and my stomach. I am either grinding my teeth like a child with a teething ring or clenching and restricting my breathing, causing my belly to knot up. The thing about stress is we can actually develop something called stress belly, where excess abdominal fat cells can begin to accumulate and start to present as heart disease and diabetes. That was a condition that sadly interrupted the life of my grandmother. After or before consuming the ghee drink, I give myself a belly massage. Yeah, you heard me right. A simple belly massage works wonders to alleviate any constriction in the belly, prime our digestive tract for the work ahead, and bring our awareness to our belly's nutritional and physical needs, even our thoughts. You know they say our second brain is housed in this region, the belly region, and much like we do puzzles or read books to stimulate our brain, taking a few minutes to gently rub your belly is a preventative and supportive action that takes 3 to 5 minutes. We cannot talk about healthy belly habits without sprinkling in some joy into our cooking, right? I mean, really, we spend a good chunk of our time eating, hopefully, according to the rule of 80-20. No. Over 40, we are better off following the 90-10 rule, eating whole, minimally processed foods 90% of the time, and 10% of the time, we get to eat like a teenager with an unstoppable metabolism. The easiest way to eat while causing the least amount of distress to our bellies is to incorporate digestive spices into our meals. Cooking with tasty spices like ginger, cumin, fennel, turmeric, they aren't just flavorful, tasty, and has your whole house smelling amazing. They are wonderful little helpers for our bellies. No, really, they are. For example, Ginger helps with motility so that things are not lingering too long on the inside. If you are prone to diarrhea, especially after dining out, or you suffer with flatulence, cumin is great for that. Now, if you are at a restaurant, of course, we can't go into the back of the kitchen and start seasoning foods or doing whatever we want to, though at times I do really want to do that. Chewing on a few cumin seeds works just as well. I usually keep a little bit in a container and I have it in my purse and I just pop it in and go. If I don't have cumin in that little container, I have fennel in that container. I don't play about my fennel. Fennel is the king reliever of bloat, sometimes almost instantaneously. You know the saying, let food be thy medicine. Now I get it. When I cook, I no longer view spices, or do you call them seasonings? I don't just see them as a means to make my food taste good. It is an opportunity to show my belly some gratitude. That sound like something you can get on board with? This may not be a new secret or a mystery, maybe more of a reminder, because I know your grandmother, mom, or the church lady with that enormous hat mentioned the importance of chewing your food thoroughly. And mind you, they probably wanted you to chew your food to a liquid state so that you wouldn't choke, embarrassing them all out in public. Or maybe that was just in my house. Listen, swallowing chunks of partially chewed food is not the healthiest thing. Our stomach does not have teeth. As someone living life managing irritable bowel syndrome, taking the time to chew each bite very mindfully, very demure, changed my life. I bet it could for you too. This is what you can look forward to when you take the time to chew your food properly. Increased energy because your body is absorbing more of the nutrients from what you eat. Less overeating because it actually has the time to do that connection with the brain and the gut, right? Less cravings because you're getting more of the nutrients that your body needs and it wants. And overall, your belly just feels better cared for. If there was a wall, I was leaning against it. Chair or a countertop, I'm slumped over it. I did everything but stand my butt up straight. Some of that was just having underdeveloped core strength or no concept of the importance of correct posture. So imagine my shock when just standing upright instantly improved how my belly felt and looked. Who knew that good posture keeps everything aligned and helps with digestion? Did you? Swapping out my regular desk for a standing one has been a game changer. Walking with my chest up, shoulders back, got me feeling like a runway model. A very confident and self-aware runway model at that. This is just my personal opinion, but if our lives did not have us sitting in offices, sitting at events, in meetings, or driving here and there, still a form of sitting, by the way, we probably would not need to have step goals to help promote health, let alone belly health. Our bellies would inherently be and feel healthier, but that's not the world we live in. We are living in times where stretching, walking 30 minutes a day, and exercises like these are a must for belly health.